Hi guys! So those are my kids playing with the sprinklers here at the public park. They're having so much fun. They're wet, but that's okay. It's really hot today and a little bit of wet car seat. It's not really a big deal. Anyway, it's good for me because right now I'm working on this video. So, hello. It has been a while. So for those of you who haven't seen the last couple of videos, pause this video and go back to the previous videos so that you can have some context. But for most of you who have been following us, hello. It's nice to see you again. Thank you for clicking on this video. I am so sorry, it has been a while. So let's just get into it. So this video is about our flight going back from the Philippines to the US. To start, I'm going to show you a little bit of our life in the Philippines. Here it is.
Boom, there we go. I saved the search in realtor.com, so now I'll email daily instead of having... So,
What are we doing?
what are we doing?
What are you doing?
Trying to figure out life.
Oh, that scene right there, Mike was already trying to find us a house here, a rental house. He was also doing some research about the sweeper flights and how we can basically go back here in the US in the middle of the pandemic. This is May 16, 2020. We are in the middle of a pandemic and we are in the Philippines, Mindanao, in my hometown in Chensan. That's Mike.
We're here. we are living it, baby.
But we're trying to flee the country. So we've only been here for 5 months and we are yet again trying to move. So...
Look, 5 months now, so you're from 5 months or 100 months.
But it isn't wasted though, because in this 5 months that we are here, a lot of things have been realized, we have grown, we have a different perspective, and we are aiming for a different, more purposeful life in the future when we get back.
We're going where healthcare is reliable.
It's against
The
the line.
government is relatively affluent and able to provide good services and stuff for, the people. So nothing against the Philippines. I like it here, but with the pandemic, it's not the place to be. In my humble opinion.
Say hi.
Hi.
This is Tito Cute Cute, or Chermerald, my little brother. We're 12 years apart, and he's living with us until we leave. And we have all these now, our luggages here in the living room.
Because we're going to fly to Pullman.
Going to fly to Pullman, hopefully.
Yeah,
There's a sweeper flight. It's supposed to be a sweeper flight coming out
that
flying out from Davao next week on Thursday. So we're hoping we can get on that plane. But if we don't, we have tickets, like regular plane tickets on June 6th. And if we don't get on the May 21st flight, which is next week's Thursday, then we hopefully can fly out of the June one. What are you watching?
Cat video.
Cat video?
Yeah.
They have 2 legs. They have 2 legs.
Yeah.
Oh. I can pick it up. Emma, that's a big bite.
Ooh, are you guys gonna do big bites? Whoa. Whoa. It's a big bite of oatmeal. Go, Emma, go. Go, Emma, go. Whoa. Oh, oh. Go put it in. Nice one, little girl. Woo! Good job. Okay, so we did not make that flight. We didn't make the flight on May 21st because how we have been doing it was we have been doing it the privileged way, as I would like to put it. So you know how you would do it if you live here in America, because we signed up for the sweeper flights. The way we did it was we go to a certain website, to PAL, I guess, to Philippine Airlines, and then we sign up for the sweeper flights or special flights, and then we wait for an email. After you've signed up for the flights, you will wait for an email or a call from them saying, hey, you got in the flight, because there's a line of people who wants to get in these flights. And we waited and we waited and we waited, and then there's nothing. So, oh gosh, my kids are just getting wet. Anyway, until the 19th and the 20th, still nothing, but we were still hopeful. So while we were waiting, I was trying to get us transportation from Jensan to Davao, and which is 2 hours to 3 hours away from Jensan. And we do have a car, but if we drive there, we won't have anybody to drop off the car because of the pandemic. After hundreds of phone calls and text messages and hours of research, I found this one transportation services, and this one lady that was talking to me, she was asking why, like, you know, the reason of us going to Davao, to the airport. And I said we are trying to get into these sweeper flights, and she was like, oh, I don't think I'm the right person that you should be calling. I think you should get in touch with the Department of Tourism. She said, I know Sarah, the head of Department of Tourism, that will be able to help you get to these flights. And I'm like, oh, that would be great. Like, thank you for this key piece of information. So she gave me her number, Sarah. Sarah was the head of the DOT, and I got a hold of Sarah. And then if it wasn't for this lady from this transportation service, we wouldn't be here right now. Yeah, it's just crazy because we actually have to get in contact with the government in order for us to be able to get into these special flights or sweeper flights, because they're the ones who keep track and coordinate with Philippine Airlines, which is the only airlines that are flying in and out of the Philippines during this pandemic, right? There are other American citizens in other cities around Davao that are trapped and needs to get out of the island. Jensen is just one of those cities. So the Department of Tourism worked with a couple of bus companies to pick up people from these cities, right? That was a really long drive, you guys, because we have to convoy other passengers. And instead of an hour, 2 hour drive, it turned out to be a 7 hour drive from Jensen to the airport in Davao. So Sarah and I messaged each other, called each other a number of times. So basically she's the one who gets me information about the flights that are coming. There's going to be a flight on this day, so you better hurry up and book the flight. That's basically like all of our conversations. She texted me around the 23rd of May about, hey, there's going to be a flight on the 26th. I need you to book it now, or or else you're gonna lose the seats. She even offered me some help. She said there are people who books the flight personally in Davao Airport, and that guarantees you seat. But it has like a big fee that comes with it. Of course, there's a big fee that comes with it. But so we chose to book it ourselves. I called vigorously. I don't know what other words for it. I called the Philippine Airlines Davao aggressively 100 times until I got on the line and finally got to talk to a customer service person. And so I finally got to talk to one of them, and I was on the phone with him for 2 hours because there are 4 of us, and we paid through credit card, and that was very exhilarating and very stressful at the same time. I don't know how to describe it, but I really am glad that we got a hold of the Philippine Airlines Davao that day. Okay, so after that, everything was good. We got the tickets and we're ready to go. And Sarah and I called each other, texted each other again for a couple more times, and told me information about a meeting point on the morning of the 26th. Our flight was around noon, I believe. Yeah, it was around noon. Our flight was around noon from Davao to Manila. And so we have to meet up at this meeting point at 4 a.m. in Jensen, which is at City Hall. And there are there were 2 buses that picked up around 40 to 60. No, I think it was like under 40 people. I felt good about it because there were some social distancing in those buses, and everybody was wearing masks, everybody was like following protocols. So here are some videos of us in the bus traveling to the airport. Dad. Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead.
International Airport. So, for you to go straight to the departure, please use this pathway to our right, yes, with the green roof. And also, please avoid interaction with these people in front of us because they are from Manila. No discrimination, but just to have a, what we call this one, social distancing with them. Alright? Thank you.